Rita is the new top dog. I don't know who Rita is, but welcome back to my Minecraft Create Mod Let's Play. Season 2! Season 1 was not a Create Mod Let's Play, and it kind of randomly ended because I gave up playing Minecraft for like 8 months and then felt like doing something new. And here we are. In something new. Hello. How are you? This is my windmill. It's pretty cool. That's my blaze basin thing that needs fuel. This is my elevator. This is a very, very close up of my face. Hello. Fancy seeing you here. Wow, I can go even closer. Wait, how did I do that? Oh my gosh, that car was so loud. Did you guys hear that? A car just went by and it went... Also, I install-arenoed a new mod-areno, which is this thing. It's called JEI or something. There's also a weird bug where there's like extra white pixels here and the arrow's kind of messed up. I don't know what's up with that. It's kind of weird. There's kind of some spoilers in here if you look too close. But the main reason I installed this, also there's a config. Install the configure. I hate when people use dark blue in Minecraft chat because it's completely unreadable. Install the configured mod to access in-game config, or click here to open the JEI config folder instead. Okay, probably I can hide this side panel thing, but I guess it's fine. We're just gonna leave it there. But one thing you can do... Wait, I had a different idea as well. Apparently, there's a way to get gunpowder. I guess if I make crushed raw zinc... Crushed raw zinc. So that would be raw zinc, but instead of crushing it, or instead of cooking it, I crush it, and then I get 9 nuggets, which is enough to make an ingot, which would be the same as cooking it, but also it might give me gunpowder, which I really need. What's up, Baker? Welcome back. So that's one way, maybe. And then there's also this thing. Cinder flour plus instant damage potion. I don't know what MB means. Millibars? Millibytes? It's like, what is B for fluid? Shouldn't it say like liters? ML? Milliliters? Milli buckets? Oh god. Missed yesterday's stream since I was coding with my brother. Yeah, we can go over what I did in a moment. So there's like all this weird stuff going on here. Also, I don't mind you answering the unit thing, Baker, because I don't think that's explained anywhere in the game. Actually, is it? I mean, you could tell me if it says millibucket somewhere. But most of my questions are rhetorical, so if I ask a question about an actual mechanic, please don't answer. It's a common thing in mods for fluids. Oh, okay. Wonder who invented that. What the heck is this? Chocolate? I don't know. Where do you get chocolate? Chocolate bucket. Chocolate. Mixing. Bar of chocolate. Sugar and cocoa makes chocolate. Where do you get bar of chocolate? You press chocolate. I wish my back button worked. There needs to be a back button. Wait. Sugar. Sugar and cocoa beans and milk. I need a fuel source. I think I want to make a lava farm. I might have to go find some dripstone somewhere. I don't know if there's any way to make infinite fuel in create mod. I guess I could make a tree farm or a bamboo farm. But bamboo's not a very good fuel source, to be honest. I guess if you have enough of it, it's a fine fuel source, but I think a lava farm might be better. Also, I increased the random tick speed, so maybe the lava farm will be slightly better than normal. Anyways, I'm kind of lost here. Let's go back to gunpowder. So crushed raw zinc, we could do that. I don't know how you crush. Is this like and what's the other thing? The other thing was cinder flour and potion of harming. How do you make cinder flour? How do you make this? I need whatever this thing is. I think it's the crushing wheel. Wait, polished. If I put blue things, if I put zinc ore, I get crushed raw zinc, maybe one other crushed raw zinc, nugget of experience, and cobblestone? When used? I want these. I want nugget of experience. And I want gunpowder. How do I get the crushing wheel though? I don't know. Where else can I get this? Block of experience. I mean, that's just going to be vice versa, right? Okay, so that one's not interesting as I expected. That's just a crafter. It just comes from crushing stuff. Crushing ores, I guess? But there's no way to get the ores with the mining drill. Because it automatically deletes them. Except the gold one, maybe. Oh, but I can crush this. But if I crush the ore, I get more stuff? Wait, 5? Raw copper? Crushed raw iron? Is this worse than Fortune 3? I don't know. Not sure. How do I get this? Mechanical crafting? A bunch of andesite alloy. It does make 2 of them. Stone and planks. How do I make mechanical crafter? I need brass casing and electron tubes. I think we want to make a crushing wheel. Because that's the only way to get the gunpowder, I think. And I need a gunpowder farm. But I had a different idea that would be a lot easier, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we should set up a thing. I guess you need like a heated mixer or something for this, right? Do we have a mixer in here somewhere? Where'd my mixer go? Oh, it's over here. We could actually just... We could heat the mixer. I don't really like having a gap here. Maybe we should, give me this. Give me that. This is gonna look kind of dumb because it's the wrong material, but whatever. I don't care. Let's put stairs here so that we can access this thing or see it more easily to fuel it. I think we also... Wait. Where'd my buckets go? We should probably make... a water. I kind of want to fill this with water. It doesn't really make any sense why, but I just, for some reason, all of a sudden had the urge to fill that with water. I feel like the windmill will just go through it. It'd be cool if it made a splashing effect, but I don't think it's going to. Oh, I thought the windmill made a splashing effect, but I think it was me making a splashing effect. But now we have a perilous jump, and if we get knocked in, then we swim down here, and it's easier to get out. Because before we had to walk. Get out of here. Oh, you added JEI or one of the equivalent things? Yeah. I need a way to see the mixing recipes, and then I looked it up, and it's apparently the thing that Oliver's using in his Let's Play is just a weird wrapper around this. He has a blue crafting book in his UI that's right here, but I think it's a custom thing he made. But I think his blue book just, like, opens some version of this. It opens, like... It opens this screen, but to the right of his inventory. History. Well, I don't know why there's little gray lines here. But that's cool, I guess. So somehow there's a way to make brass. Copper and zinc ingots. Right, so the reason I did this is, one, I could get out of the hole easier. Two, I have an infinite water source and don't have to run down to the river every time. Do I need to put more in there? Can I put more in there? No, apparently that's full. Is there a way to make this thing not always be visible? Shoot, my sort button is the same as the lookup button. Maybe that's why I have to hold it. W to ponder. Q already does something. A does something. Maybe I should make it like Z and X or something. Using R is for recipe. Does S do anything? Maybe I should make S be sort. But how do I configure that? It's not in here. It's in here somewhere? Oh, S is already a bunch of other crap. So recipe. I could make it be F. But that one's harder to change. Let's make this be S. And see if I can remember. I'm going to press R and then it's going to open the other thing. So if I want to sort this, I press S now. And if I want to look things up, I press R. Oh yeah, now I don't have to hold the R button anymore. So things that use the basin, the recipe for the basin. Oh, what is going on here? Automated brewing, thick potion. Mundane. Okay. We can brew potions, I guess, in a weird kind of way. Maybe I should just leave this as R. This doesn't really hurt anything, right? What other button could be sort? I also feel like I should maybe disable the autocraft UI. Masscraft. Where's the recipe thing? Oh yeah, I think I want this to be false. I don't want to scroll into crafting grids. Wait, why does A still do this? I turned it off. Hold down the recipe key to see stored recipes and change this selection. Recipe view. What's the other thing that's none? Mass craft toggle, yeah. Okay, there we go. Now we don't have the weird thing when we press A. Q is drop. So I kind of want to make JEI clients. Tooltips. Lookup history, sorting, search. Wait, where's the hotkeys? Trying to figure out how to change the JEI hotkey for lookup to be like F instead of R, so it's not the same button as my sort, because I have R in my muscle memory already, so changing that one is kind of annoying. I don't know. Can't set it in the in-game controls menu? I don't know. Maybe? Toggle hide ingredients mode. Hide ingredient with a wild card. Toggle cheat mode. Cheat one stack. Okay, I assume cheat mode is off by default. I don't want to accidentally grab items from there. Control left button is toggle cheat mode. Quick move ghost item, share recipe, show uses, show recipe. Wait, you can also just use the buttons? So F Control O. Show bookmark details, control modifier. Maybe it should be like J or H or something. I'm gonna do this button, which maybe is kind of silly, but okay, so if I do F, it's gonna find the item. If I do U, it's gonna show me all the things it's used in. Maybe this should be fine in like Shift F. This is really boring for the recording. Maybe I should pause the recording. But it's a real thing that happens when you try to play stuff. FU. Okay, we're gonna do Shift F. So Control F is find. And I changed this toggle from Control O. I don't like Control O because it requires me to put both hands on the keyboard, and my right hand's always on the mouse when I'm playing a game, right? So I changed this to backtick because that's what I used in my game to show and hide the editor. So it's like really easy for me to remember and do without looking at the keyboard. So if I want to see all the stuff, I just do this. I guess in that case, we could leave this visible as well. Our lookup history, and then I can do F to find something, or I can do Shift F to find all the uses of something. Or I can do Control F to type like bronze, or I keep calling it bronze, it's called brass. It's kind of annoying that the search gets remembered, but alright. I need, wait. Did I leave that visible? I don't know why that reappeared. Maybe I left it visible. I'm not sure. I don't know why my food is not here either. Wait, I took the basin, but there's already a basin over here. Let's power the basin. I thought something happened, but it's because I hovered this. Alright, back to the game. That was a long time of me configuring hotkeys. Sorry about that. Feel free to skip forward in the video, and me telling you that now is pointless because you either already have skipped forward or you watched a bunch of nonsense, and now we're here together. I need fuel. I feel like it uses the fuel even when it's not mixing anything though, right? So I don't want to like put a lava bucket in there because it'll just waste it. I need... Is this all my copper? Surely I have more copper. I want to make a bunch of bronze. So for that we need copper and what? I think it was zinc ingots, right? $24. Okay, we're gonna make 29 and 29 because reasons. See, I just sorted that by pressing R. If I changed the hotkey, I would have been annoyed right there. I don't really know how this works. Is it gonna make one at a time, or... What the... Okay, you can make all of them at the same time. Which is kind of cool, I guess. Or... maybe not? Is there... I guess there's some sort of limit? Maybe the fuel ran out? And maybe it's based on the time of how much fuel there is, how many things it can mix? Okay, we have a lot of brass things now. I want to make this. That's a super cool block. Big fan, big fan. Okay, I think we should probably we should crush some of this. Is this the crusher? Interesting that didn't make any recipes unlock. Now we want a brass. We need a bunch of wood. What's the other? We have copper casing. I think we should make a new chest also. We're gonna make a brass chest. You can still leave the materials in here, but if we have like brass casings and stuff. We kind of need more andesite casings as well. This is also a really cool looking block. It's way cooler than the andesite one. We need more wood. I think I have wood at home or somewhere, maybe in my toolbox. Did I put all the wood in the toolbox or did I leave some at home? I don't remember. I don't know if I want to use all the brass just to make casings. We're probably going to need some brass for other stuff. Maybe we make more andesite casing or copper casing. Because we always need this stuff, right? I'm going to save a bit of the brass. I wonder if I can make the XP things by like crushing XP balls or something. Not sure. Not even sure what I mean when I say that, but in my head it kind of made sense. We'll do this one, why not? Then we have 16 and 16, which is just too perfect. Okay, now we have a lot of those, and we have a lot of these. Can I like polish an ingot? Uh-oh. Shoot. Well, there's a problem. F is not the right key because F moves things to your offhand, which is also muscle memory for me. So we can't use F. Well, shoot. What do we use then? G or T? What does T do? Does T open the chat? God damn it, T opens the chat. But T doesn't open the chat in here, right? Wait, T highlights the search box. The fuck? God damn it, I hate setting controls. It's so annoying. F in the chat for F. We can't use F. What the hell button do I use then? Z, I don't like pressing Z, X, and C. They're kind of annoying. Q and E is already used. R, it's used for sort for some reason. And R was the only thing that wasn't used. We could change sort back to S. I liked F, dang it. We could do D and control D. Because D isn't used for anything, right? E closes the inventory, so we don't want to use that. Let's try D. Okay, we can't polish the brass. Didn't think we could, but I was just curious, wanted to try. My shovel's gonna break soon also. I need a wood farm. I don't know what to do. Kind of forgot what I was doing. I guess I made a brass thing. But what do I do with the brass thing? Brass tunnel? Oh, mechanical crafter. Wait, this is what I needed, right? A crafting bench and an electron tube. I have an electron tube. We need a crafting bench. Did I use all of my wood? Gosh darn it. I know I have more wood in here. I'm curious if I have more wood at home. Maybe we should go check. Or if I put all the wood in there. We need a brass casing. Wait, this makes 3. New recipes unlocked. Weird gold box. Looks like a Mario coin thing. Sequenced gear shift. I don't remember what sequenced gear shift does. Timed list of instructions. Okay, that's not useful for us right now. Threshold switch. Okay, all of these use electron tubes. Pulse extender uses a brass sheet. Kind of want to make that. Transmitter and brass thing is display link. Brass funnel. How do I make a transmitter? A lightning rod. 3 brass things. I want to put this here. Or 3 copper things, rather. And some redstone dust. A brass sheet, redstone torches, and stone. Wait, where's my brass sheets? Oh, what is this? Crafter slot cover. Okay, let's make a pulse repeater, a pulse extender, a display link. I guess we could make this thing. I don't know what it does. Doesn't sound that important. Some recipes require additional crafters to bridge gaps in the path. Using slot covers, crafters can be set to act as an empty slot in the arrangement. Oh. Shared inputs created with the wrench at the back can also reach across covered crafters. I don't know if I care about this style of crafting. How expensive is this? It's only 3 nuggets. Let's just make one so that we have it. A brass tunnel requires 2 kelp and an electron tube. I need to make more electron tubes. Should we use all of our quartz? It's used for quartz lamp and this thing. Tiles, I don't care about. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. Same thing. Okay, so I think it's safe to turn all the polished quartz into tubes because that seems to be the only useful thing you can do with them. The rest is aesthetic stuff. A Nixie tube. That sounds cool, but it's very expensive to make. When powered by redstone, display the signal strength. Using written clipboards, custom text can be displayed. Okay. That sounds cool, but it's insanely expensive to make, so I don't think I want to do it right now. We could make some brass tunnels. We need kelp. Two brass tunnels. 2 brass funnels. What else can we make? Pulse repeater, mechanical crafter. We already made 3 of these, right? Sequence gear shift. Did we make any of these? Requires a tube and a cog. Threshold switch. I made a display link. I don't know what it does. I need more of this. I need more redstone dust. If we put this in the wheel, we get some dust. Ooh, we get redstone dust from crushed raw iron. So we really want to crush raw ore. And then wash it, I guess. Crush it and wash it. Let's do that quickly. Also, let's put some of this stuff away. We'll play with it at some point. I need this. Actually, I kind of want to... Okay, that's... I don't know what these things are. I'm just going to set them all down, and then we'll come back and figure that out at some point. I don't think the basin needs to be here. This is a placeholder for the thing I put over here, which was the toggle doohickey. Powered toggle latch. Okay, let's just put the basin back in here for now. Maybe the transmitters can go in here since it's kind of a material. I don't know. Yeah, let's... I guess since these are already in raw ore form and I can't use fortune on them, all I can do is cook them. We should crush them. Wait. Is that not how that works? Oh. Oh, but I can... Okay, I need the wheel. Whoops. I don't know what this thing is up here. What is this? What are these arrows? I need the wheel. The wheel of fortune. There seems to be a weird bug where sometimes the JEI thing just reappears, but I don't understand why. I don't really know what's going on. It's kind of weird and mysterious, though. Did we ever make a copper valve handle? Not sure. So we have a sequence gear shift and a threshold switch we could make. We made display link already. We can make mechanical arm now, but we need a precision mechanism. Which I don't know what this is. Smart fluid pipe. I don't think I want that. Placard. Frame your items in brass using this fancy wall panel. Safe for contraptions. Adds the held item to the placard. Emits a brief redstone signal. If matching item was present already, removes the current item in the frame. I can put my contraptions. It's like an item frame, but for contraptions, I guess. It's super cheap to make, so we could make one, I guess. I don't remember how to make an item frame, though. Here we go. Is this placard? Cool, I guess. Don't know what the point of that is, but now we have one. We have to figure out what precision mechanism is, because I don't know what that is. Gantry shaft. Elevator pulley. What does this do? Can move structures vertically between marked locations. Contraption controls. Sure, the pulley is applied to rotational power. Stationary contact now turns into an elevator contact. Wait. So I guess it just makes... It makes your thing an actual elevator. Instead of the weird version of the elevator that I made over here. There's like the magical version of the elevator that just knows where the floors are because it knows where the floors aren't. We made a brass funnel already. Wait, I want the spout. Copper casing and dried kelp. Did I make a spout? Oh yeah, I have one. We should try to use the spout for something. Smart chute. Elevator pulley. Maybe we should make an elevator pulley. I don't know. We're kind of don't have enough electron tubes. We gotta find... Wait, I can trade for redstone dust, right? We need a way to get emeralds. What can I trade for emeralds? We could make an iron farm, maybe. Smart observer. Whoa, what is this? That looks way too cool not to make. I don't think we need it for anything right now, but I'm 100% crafting that right now. I hate there's so many colors of valve handles, because they all look like something important, but none of them are important. Did I make a pump? Also a hose pulley. What the heck? Embellish your machines with this imposing wheel of brass. When powered by kinetics, starts spinning. Wait, really? That's stupid. Doesn't do anything? I mean, it just acts like a flywheel. Huh. Well. kind of pointless. Kind of a waste of brass. I wish it did something more interesting than that. But it's cool, I guess. Portal storage interface. I think I made that already. I definitely didn't make a hand yet. We should make a hand. We need an andesite thing. Do I have enough shells to make a conduit? Probably not. What is this? Redstone contact. Oh wait, I want this thing. How do I make precision mechanism though? I need cobblestone and iron sheets. What was I making? I already forgot. Something on page 13. Not this one. This thing? I probably already have some of these, right? No. Okay, what does this do? So it's like an observer, kind of, but it gets powered whenever another one of these things is in front of it, I guess. Is that the same? Is that the elevator sensor, or is that something else? I'm not sure. Okay, back to page 13. Almost done with this. I need this. I need precision mechanism. Did I make a pulse timer? Peculiar bell. Ooh, I kind of want this too. Actually, doesn't that just show you... Doesn't that just show you like where mobs can spawn or whatever? Did I make a pulse timer? Clutch, a fan. Did I make a pulse timer? I don't see one. Unless I put it on the ground over there. Maybe I did. Pulse extender, pulse repeater, display link. I don't think I made a pulse timer. I made a repeater and extender. I don't think I made a timer. Oh, we don't have this. We don't have amethyst shard, do we? We have everything else. We just need amethyst shard. I actually do... I do have that somewhere. have in here? Do we have anything useful? Glowstone dust, maybe? Gold is useful. Bone meal, I don't think we need for anything. Tiny bit of wood, not enough to be meaningful. I guess we could like click on these and see. Wait, it's not working. Crushing. Crafting. Wait, what is this? Empty blaze burner? Oh wait, we can crush netherrack. Wait, yeah, so we actually need netherrack because we want to crush it. Is there anything useful in here? Are the emeralds good for anything? Can we crush emeralds? Doesn't seem like the emeralds do anything special. What about this? We can crush it into blue dye. That's boring. We can haunt it into prismarine, which is kind of strange. What about this? We can mix a sapling into pulp. What does pulp do? Pulp makes cardboard. Cardboard makes a bunch of random stuff. Cardboard sword? The heck? Cardboard helmet? Why would I want a cardboard helmet? That just seems like a for fun thing, not a useful thing. I'm gonna put this bucket in here and then take this bucket and put it in here. Because this bucket has lava in it. Why do I have one soul soil in my inventory? So I don't really need extra stone. Okay, I don't think there's much else. I mean, what about the apple? Anything with apples? I can make a honeyed apple. Is that just a food item? Not sure. We're gonna have to come back to the village to repair our tools, but my inventory is a giant mess right now, so... First, I'm gonna go back to my original home. And see what else we could grab from here. Are the bone blocks useful for anything? Tree fertilizer. Powerful combination for growing saplings in tight spaces. Creates a tree regardless of its spacing conditions. Wait, is it guaranteed to always make a tree? 2 flowers, a coral, and bone meal. That's kind of expensive. Can you even farm coral? Two flowers, coral, and bone meal. That's not interesting. Does this do anything? Not really. What about this? Just normal stuff. Cake. Oh, we can use egg, sugar, and cinder flour to make a glazed cake base. Egg, sugar, and cinder flour. I don't think like 3 of it's gonna matter though. It's not really enough to make a difference. Okay, we got full thing of andesite in there. This one just has random junk in it that we need to empty out of our inventory at some point. Let's put all the netherrack in here. Because I think we're gonna want that. Wait, we can wash soul sand and we can get quartz and gold. Okay, so soul sand is good. Can we do anything with mud? Packed mud. Clay. Can crush the clay, but we don't get anything useful from it. What about gravel? Crushing gravel gives us clay and flint. I don't care about either of those. Washing it gives us iron nuggets, which is maybe a useful way to very slowly get iron. We can wash gravel to get iron, but it's 25% chance and a 12% chance. So what happens? Does it just disappear and we maybe get these and maybe don't? Or do we get the gravel back? Not sure I quite understand that. Let's bring some gravel. We'll try to wash it. See what happens. What about dirt? Mud. I can press it into dirt path. That's kind of silly. I can water it into grass. It's also kind of silly. Dirt path. I can haunt it into soul soil. Wait. Accepts tag dirt. So I can take any dirt and turn it into soul soil. Oh, but I need soul sand if I want to do the wheel or the washing. Soul sand. A block of amethyst. You can't turn this back into crystals, right? Wait, so do I not have any more? I have a tiny bit of wood in here, not really enough to matter. Is any of this stuff useful? Not really. I can crush it into a melon block. What about brown mushroom? Rabbit stew. Lily pad. Seed. I can crush wheat to get seeds. Or I can crush ferns. Or to get wheat flour. Or grass. Short grass. But that doesn't give me flour. Okay, maybe we should try to mill some wheat. Does this do anything? Oh, what is this? Wand of Symmetry. Mirrors block placement while present in any hotbar slot. Creates or moves its mirror. Sneak while using to open configuration interface. Removes the active mirror. That doesn't actually sound very useful, to be honest. What do I do with flint? Diorite, granite, andesite. Oh, interesting. I can make andesite out of flint and gravel. Flint and gravel. Flint and red sand or flint and calcite. So gravel can be turned into diorite. Or andesite, rather. I guess both, technically. Okay, let's get like half a stack of wheat. I guess I'll just mine this while I'm here. No, realistically, I don't think it can grow back. Oh, my inventory's full. It's more than one stack. I checked my inventory and I'm like, oh, I could pick up all the sugarcane after I mine this because I have an empty slot, but really I needed like 4 empty slots. Okay. I think I could do something with the cocoa beans, but I don't remember what. Do I have my bow? I think you can plant those right next to each other. I don't really know. Bruh. Oh, my rail went through the portal, I think. My face! Okay. Look at that flywheel. Isn't that amazing? Completely useless, but looks cool. Whoa. Whoa. Washing, right? Okay, let's take some stuff out of our inventory. So we don't need these things. We have some ingredients in our inventory still. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. That. Maybe even put the regular stuff in here. Nuggets. Maybe we should keep nuggets out of here to save space and put the nuggets in here. I don't know, me. We got a brass finger, brass casings. What do we do with kelp? Anything interesting? A spout, a funnel, a tunnel, a brass tunnel. Composting, we can compact it, we can craft it. Okay, kelp, not so interesting. Let's put the kelp in here. What do we do with the wheats? I think we mill it, right? Didn't I have an ore chest? Did I get rid of the ore chest? Not sure what I did with the ore chest. More netherrack. Zombert flesh. Stick. Wood. Okay, so the wheat, we got a mill. And something will happen. We get dough. Is this the mill? Oh, we're doing something. Did it go in there? Where did it go? Oh, I got something. Dough. Now I can make bread and cake. I can make slime balls out of dough. Say what now? Green dye. Wait, to make lime dye I need cactus though. That's so expensive compared to killing a slime. The hell? Why would you ever use this? Wheat and cactus to get slime balls. I mean, I guess both of those things are farmable, so you can make a slime farm without having actual slime. So that is useful. You also need white dye, which comes from bone meal or flowers. You can make a flower farm. Making a bone meal farm is a bit more annoying. Cake. Slime. Bread. Okay, so the dough is not actually useful. I don't think I'm gonna mill any more wheat. I'm actually gonna just keep this wheat here in case I want to breed cows or sheep later. Because I think I needed a bunch of wool for something, right? Okay, maybe we do some washing now. I think before I do washing, though, let's put our redstone stuff back in here. And then let's grab our boxes so we don't lose them. Actually, I shouldn't have put those away yet because I need to take this stuff out, right? Yeah, let's sort through all this crap. So paper can go in here. Redstone dust. TNT can go in here, because why not? White box is potions. And can put some more glowstone dust in there. Yellow is obsidian. And I'm not sure where all my Heart of the Sea are. Are they in here? I know I have more Heart of the Sea, but I don't remember where I put them. But whatever. Now I have one in here. Is there anything else in here that's interesting that I could do something with? Aside from that. What about this? Okay. Oh wait, here's a shard. Didn't I need that shard or 2 shards to make the thing I was trying to make? Pulse timer. Brass, torch, and some stone. Torch. Brass. Stone. Okay, now we got whatever this thing is. I guess that's why I went home, right? To find the crystals, but they were in my ender chest the whole time. Wait, what does it say? Pulse timers repeatedly emit short pulses. Time interval can be configured. Oh, that's cool. Power on the input side will pause and reset them. Right-click the circuit base to invert the circuit. This helps trigger mechanisms to activate only without a redstone signal. Oh, I see. So you could pulse on or pulse off. Wait, so I could like pulse items out of a hopper at a certain rate. That's kind of cool. This seems pretty useful. Click and hold. Whoops. Ticks, seconds, minutes. Why is there 2 settings for 1 second? That's weird. Minutes. Oh, you can see it like loading the capacitor and then it dumps the capacitor. It'd be kind of cool if this thing counted down and like told you how long it had left. Too much flickering. What is 60 ticks? 3 seconds? Oh yeah, it even says. Is this a bug? Like 60, 59, 57. None of the other ones are duplicated. It's just right here. For some reason. Wait, it's on a lot of these, right? 6, 5, 3, 2, 2, 2. I'd say like 2, 2, 2, and then 3. This one says 2, 1, 1. This is 8, 3, 2, 1, 1. It's a bit janky. It's a cool UI. It's a little bit janky. It's easy to use. No? Can you not power the bell? That's weird. Why can't you power the bell? So this thing is cool. I don't know what I need it for. Like, but I could imagine when, like, wanting this. This thing I still can't really imagine when I want to set and reset the signal. The toggle one I definitely like, and I like that it has a lever on it as well. That one's cool and useful. This thing is mysterious to me. Redstone interval. Oh, this is going to be on, off, on, off. But it needs a power source, right? If I do this, it's going to be on for 2 seconds and then off for 2 seconds, right? No? I guess I'm wrong. What does this do? Oh, wait. Pulse extender. Lengthening it. Oh, okay. It arbitrarily lengthens a signal. So if I do this, but if can I make it really short? Can I make it 2 ticks? It only makes the signal longer, it doesn't make the signal shorter. Okay, so it's a very compact way to do the thing where you, like, put a million comparators next to each other to extend the pulse. Right, so I can do, like, have this be on for 5 seconds. That's very useful. Mostly these are things that you could do with regular redstone, it's just they're way more compact. They're like a 1-block version of something that would take up a lot of space. Like, this could use a dropper or a hopper or a comparator, chain, or repeaters, I guess, even. There's a lot of ways to do this in normal redstone, but it would be like way over there and way back. You know? Okay, so that's like inverted. Nice. And then what was this one? Redstone interval. Is this going to do something cool? Oh, so this is just n repeaters in a single block. Alright, so if I delete this... Oh, it turns off, but it does tick. I guess it's not repeaters. So it waits 3 seconds after it receives power, and then it ticks. Emit a short pulse after a delay. Using the value panel, the charge time can be configured. Configured delays can range up to an hour. Okay, don't know when I would use that, but sure. I need stone. I feel like I should put a stack. Let's put a stack of each kind of stone in here because you often need that to craft other redstone components. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna move this. Let's put it here. So this one's on for 3 seconds. This one ticks shortly after 3 seconds. Beautiful. Alright, let's... Not that one. This box. Let's put the gold, the iron, the diamonds away. Okay, and then this... We can crush the sand, we can mill the sand. Oh! Wait, this is the most useful recipe ever invented. I can mill sandstone into sand. I love that. Gravel turns into sand. Sandstone turns into sand. Sand turns into sandpaper. Is there anything else I can do with sand that's useful? I thought I could wash it or something. Is that not true? I can cook it into glass. Oh yeah, I can haunt it into soul sand. Or I can wash it into clay. Haunting it into soul sand, I don't know if that's useful. I feel like collecting soul sand is just as easy as collecting regular sand. So I'm not really sure why I would ever do this. Probably I would not. So I don't think I need the sand for anything special at the moment. So let's just put it in here. I think I brought it in case I want to make glass. But I do actually want the rest of this stuff to do something. I put it under the trapdoor. So is it this? Am I washing this or no? I'm crushing the netherrack, right? What was I washing? Was I washing this? Okay, that gave me 4 quartz. Oh, I washed the whole stack. Okay, so not the best conversion ratio. Does this do anything? Crushing. I can crush it into cinder flour. I can blast it into nether bricks. I don't want to do that. Okay, I don't think that's going to do anything. I should be able to wash the gravel into something though, right? What was this, like gold nuggets? 2 iron nuggets and 6 flint. That's a really bad conversion ratio. What can I use flint for? I feel like my D and my Shift D are backwards. Are they? I don't think they're backwards, but I am gonna switch them. I think that's how it kind of how it was before. But I want it to be the other way. When I press D, I want it to show me things that it's used for on the left side. And then when I press Control, or when I press Shift D, I want it to show me how to get it, I guess. It's kind of arbitrary. Gravel turns into this. Tough can turn into these things. And tough can turn into these things. Yeah. So washing is kind of garbage. Like, yeah, it's just bad. It's outright bad. Unless there's some way to duplicate gravel that I don't know about. I don't know why I would ever do this. Doing soul sand for quartz is alright. I don't mind that because you don't really need the soul sand for anything generally. But yeah, getting 2 iron nuggets, eh. Like, what am I gonna do with this? I don't even know where to put this. Which chest do I put this in? Okay, so I think I want to grind some netherrack. Do I have the wheel? The crusher? Wait, I have to use... What was it? Mechanical crafter? How do I use this? Oh, I need a lot of these. Wait, so do I have to make a giant? Like a 5x5 mechanical crafter? All paths have to converge into one exit at any side. So like hoppers. The outputs will be placed into the inventory at the exit. Mechanical crafters require rotational force. Right-click the front to insert items manually. Once every slot of a path contains an item, the crafting process will begin. Recipe is not fully occupying the craft set at the start. You'll be forced to use a redstone pulse. Connecting inventories to crafters. Items can be inserted to crafters automatically. Using the wrench at their backs, crafter inputs can be combined. Covering slots. Purge gaps in the path. Using slot covers, crafters can be set to act as an empty slot in the arrangement. Oh. Shared inputs with the wrench at the back can also reach across covered crafters. Wait a second. So are you telling me... Are you telling me... mechanical roller. Wait, what is this? Is that like a crushing wheel, but clean up terrain around tracks or paths? It will simply clear the blocks like a drill. Suitable paving material can be specified. Now replace the layer beneath them. Oh, that's kind of neat. Has a chance not to yield drops. Rollers are especially useful on trains, can be used on most other types of moving contraptions. So I can use it to change the terrain? Rollers can be set to other modes. Fill gaps between pavement and terrain. They will place simple columns down to the surface. Oh wow, so we got to use this to build train tracks, I guess, later. Layers placed further down will increase in size. It's kind of neat. Sounds expensive though, I'm going to need a lot of blocks. Clear and pave. Oh, so if there's already terrain, it'll just even it out. That's cool. Anyways, how the heck do I make, how do I make wheel? Wait, so do I really need 25 minus 4? I need 21 mechanical crafters to make a frickin' wheel? But why? Automated shaped crafting. So this is all the normal recipes, right? Oxidized copper bulb. Acacia window. Ornate iron window. So these are the special things. Wait, where's the crushing wheel then? Automated shaped crafting, mechanical crafting. Oh, there's 2 pages. Okay, so I can make a wand of symmetry, which didn't sound that useful, an extendo grip, which is kind of useful. Greatly increases reach distance of the wielder. It can be powered with air pressure from a back tank. No durability will be used when in offhand of items in the main hand. While wearing back tank, no durability will be used. Instead, air pressure is drained from the tank. I don't know if I need that, honestly. Also, I need to figure out how to make precision mechanism for something. I guess potato can. Wasn't there something else I needed precision mechanism for? Random salvage. 80% chance? I gotta put a small cog, a large cog, and an iron nugget. I should make one of these. Small cog, large cog, iron nugget on gold. Maybe I should get a few of these. We're gonna make 7. But what was... Factory gauge. How do I make stock link? Item vault and transmitter. Train controls. Rotation. Oh, right. It was for this. Rotation speed controller. That's what I'm trying to make. Train controls, mechanical arm. Rotation speed controller, factory gauge. Don't know what that means. Potato cannon. Okay, what are these? What are those? This deployer thing. What is this? Oh shoot, I need electron tube. I only need one of these though, right? Andesite casing, electron tube, and finger. Four sheets and one andesite. Wait, I don't have 4 sheets. We need more sheets. I want to make another finger so I have a spare finger in case I need a finger in the future. Okay, now I need a depot. Do I have a depot? I don't think so. Depot. Andesite and andesite. Let's make a bunch of depots. Okay. We need a depot and we need this thing. This thing has to be spinning. So why do we have a cog wheel here? Kind of want to move this over, but then it's gonna crush. It's gonna crash into those. Actually, I could put it here, maybe. Wrong thing. Where did that go? Did it fly off the end? I suspected that was the case, but I didn't see it do that, so I was like, I don't know if it did. Boing, boing, ow, 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 ow. Boing, 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 boing. This is like the end rod sheep device. Okay, yep, that's things and stuff, things and stuff. So this is gonna be a bit tedious. Keep messing up things. So I want to do this. Wait. How do I put just one? Okay, we're just gonna have to do this. So I want to put this, and then this. What did that make? Incomplete precision mechanism. Foil large cogwheel. Progress 1 of 15. Wait, what? Foil large cogwheel. Deploy iron nugget. Wait, so we need more? Cogwheel, large cogwheel, iron nugget. We have to keep doing that? Oh, right, because it said... Wait, I was going to make a bunch of them, but I guess I'm only making one. I wonder... if I can put these sideways. I feel like it would be really satisfying if it works, so I'm gonna try it. Brass. Oh, we probably don't have enough brass for that, though. How do we make brass again? Was it copper and zinc? I think it was copper and zinc, right? Copper and zinc in here. And I need something to burn. Smell those brass fumes. Delicious. I mean, it's going as fast as it can go. Oh, we got a stack. Nice. I didn't realize it makes 2. I forgot about that. Okay, that's cool. Do we have brass plates? Not really. Maybe we turn like half of them into sheets? Oh yeah, we mostly need sheets. And then what? We need this. Should we make 8 of them? Seems a bit excessive, but I mean, we probably will want a lot of these at some point, right? Deployer. We don't have tubes. Andesite casing and electron tube. Dang it. Okay, I think we have to put a pause on this. On this process. For now. Also, I think we're going to need more mechanical crafters, right? I think we need 21 mechanical crafters to make a crushing wheel. How do you make mechanical crafter? Oh, that also needs this. Otherwise, it's fairly cheap. We need a lot of brass casing, so we need a lot of brass. We actually have enough. Really, we're just short on... iron sheet. We actually don't have that much iron. We need iron and redstone. We need vanilla stuff. I'm also not sure what to do with these things. Maybe just put it in there for now. So that we have shulker box space. Well. Should we leave this here? Cogwheel, large cogwheel, iron. I feel like I should just leave that there. I mean, it seems fine. I don't think it's gonna get deleted or go anywhere. But yeah, I wanted to make like 4 of these, and I didn't even have enough ingredients to make 1 of them, so... That's an expensive item. But it lets you change the rotation speed. I don't know if it affects the torque or the stress capacity when you increase the rotation speed with the magic brass item. Also, what is this thing? I don't think I ever pondered this one. Let's see what this does. We use to visualize dynamic information. First, right-click the target display. Then attach it to the block to read from. Open the interface to select and configure what is sent. Propeller. Blaze cake. The display will now receive information from the link. Not every block can act as a source. Right, of course. That's kind of cool. Can work with several different displays. Right. Redstone control. Display link stops sending updates. So I could like switch which display link is sending information by turning them on and off. Once on power, the timer is reset. New info is sent immediately. Signals emitted from the source do not affect the link. Okay, that makes sense. That'd be kind of dumb if they did. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't have like a display thing. How do I make this? Does this have to be powered? It looks like it has to be powered. It needs electron tubes. We can't make that. We're too poor. Too poor, too poor, too poor. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, I think the current... I guess this could turn into our wood shulker. Maybe that's the idea. Maybe we should take the wood out of here. Okay, I think I need to... think I need to go to the village and farm wood for a while. Seems to be the next course of action. I also would like gunpowder, but I think I need the crushing wheel to get the gunpowder from wherever you get it from. I messed that up. Wasting a lot of rockets just to save a few seconds. Hello, sirs. I have returned from my long absence where I was doing science in the lands afar. But fret not, I'm here now. And I shall save you from your misery of not having anyone to trade with by trading with you. But first, I must acquire the resources with which I can trade. I should keep this. I'll put the rockets away for now, I guess. Okay, I need to repair all my gear. Also, this broski has redstone for sale. So we should buy that. I don't think we need glowstone or lapis. That's actually not bad. 24 redstone per trade with the bro. It's probably more than enough. I don't think we actually need to make any sort of fancy farm to get redstone. We could make more clerics and trade with like 4 of them a day instead of one guy if we're short on redstone, but that's a very effective way to get redstone. Very effective. Okay, well, I need to mine a bunch of wood and repair my tools, which is basically just going to involve me breaking these trees, replanting them. I'm going to use the crank to break them. Maybe, you know what I could do actually? I might make a machine. Maybe we could record that. Although all my ingredients are at the other base. So what I could do is I could make a bunch more of these saws. And then I could just put them here. Maybe I should... Oh, but I actually have to ruin the rest of the wood too. I guess if I used 4 saws, it would cut the whole tree down, right? It's just going to be kind of expensive. It's going to use a lot of saws. Because we would need 4 saws per tree. Unless we can find a way to farm coral and make the like tree thing, whatever it's called, tree fertilizer, and just keep growing a tree in the same spot, and then we only need 4 saws instead of like 50 saws. But how do I make the saw? Is it expensive? I have plenty of andesite casings. It just requires a lot of iron. I think we need an iron farm, or we need to make a mining machine and get a bunch of iron ore or something. Because I don't think we have very much iron anywhere. How much iron do we have right now? We have a few blocks, right? I mean, we do have a fair bit of iron. Like, I don't really care about getting a beacon anytime soon, so maybe we actually have enough. How many saws do we need? Depends how many trees we want to farm at the same time. Currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9 trees. We could do 8. 4 times 8, 32 saws. I think we have enough iron to make 32 saws. Even though it's basically all of our iron. What else would we need? We would need a power source. The power source might get overloaded. Not sure. But it's going to cost 4 iron per saw. So we need 2 stacks of iron. So I'm actually short. I'm short 1, but I have an extra thing. And then we also need andesite. We need 32 andesite casings. Hello. Fancy seeing you here. How did that guy get through the portal? Somehow he walked over the rails. Must have got pushed. I think I should pack up my create stuff. That looks really weird from right here. Actually, we probably don't need 2 shulker boxes worth. Let's just take... we actually have quite a bit of iron sheets already. But whatever, it's fine. We'll make them all myself. Let's just check this one more time so I don't make the wrong number. Okay, so I need to keep 32 as ingots, and the rest I need to turn into sheets. Which I can do here. Okay, so sheet, 32 ingots, the rest needs to be sheets. That's a mechanical saw. I mean, I could also, instead of doing that, I could make the saws move. Make a sawmill sort of thing. Using like the gantry carriage, maybe. This thing. Is that the only sideways contraption, or like conveyor belts are not kinetic, right? I don't know if this thing can go sideways. I think it only goes down. And the trees can't grow sideways, so not sure that helps me. Let's look at this thing again. I think if I put a saw on the side of this thing, I could actually cut down all the trees at the same time. Or maybe I could use this. Yeah, wait, what if we just use this? We would need a minecart, which is gonna mess up my plan here, but so this would only require 2 saws. Please don't crush my sword. We already have 1 saw. We might have another saw in here somewhere, right? Did we make another one? We actually already have 2 saws. So maybe we just use the 2 saws we already have. I'll leave the iron in here, I guess. We need the glue. Where's the glue? We also need rails. Okay, so we actually don't really need a shulker box then. So I don't think I need this. Let's put the iron back in here just so that we have more iron available for projects abroad. I'm just gonna drop this wood in here. I don't know what to do with the netherrack. I guess I'm gonna crush the netherrack, so I don't know, maybe we just put it in here for now. The goal is to crush it, right? Okay, we have glue, we have this thing, we need tracks. Do I have tracks in here? Not that many. I need more tracks. Ideally, I would have like a powered rail or whatever, but we could just push it manually for now. Because we don't really want it to go all on its own anyway. Track. Rail. 6 iron and 1 stick. I can make that. Not this box. Yeah, so I was gonna end the stream / video, but then I had a brilliant idea to make this into a machine. So I actually wanna keep recording because we gotta document the process of making the machines, right? Because that is kind of the point. Sounds like it's raining outside, but I think it's just the sound of the windmill. Do we need more rails? I mean, we can craft more rails if we need more rails. I'm trying to think what I'm forgetting. I think this is all the stuff you need. Wait, did I take this? I took the saw, and then the other saw is at the village still, right? I think I only need 2 saws. Also, can you go back in the portal, buddy? Why is this guy not going in the portal? Whatever, I don't know. I could make an iron farm where the golems spawn and go through the portal immediately, and then it would spawn more golems faster, right? I think that's how that works. Is my saw in here? Oh, wait, did I not take the other saw? I'm confused. Didn't I have 2 saws? I have a wrench. Where'd the other saw go? Oh, I placed it down over here, right? Right. Okay, I was gonna run all the way back. Oh wait, does this work? Does my idea work? I guess it will because the saplings will have to be gone. So we'll just have to always replant all the trees. So, oh, but I can't place rails. Maybe this idea doesn't really work. We might have to get rid of this tree. I've been thinking about it for a while. I think today is the day that we get rid of it. Because it's kind of in our way. Okay, I want a cart assembler thing. And then a cart. And then... Wait, how would this work? Maybe it has to be down 1 level. Unless... Or it has to be over 1? Like here? So this, and a cart, and then this, and then this. What is this? Cart movement mode. Always face toward motion, lock rotation, pause actors while rotating. Lock rotation, always face toward motion. I don't know. The saw needs to be down one, so maybe this has to go even further over, because I would need to put it like this. And then have the saw like here, right? I don't know, I'm just making this up as I go. Not even sure if it's gonna work. So the idea is if we do this, and we do this, and we do this, and we do this. Oh, it has to be powered, right? Can I use a torch to power this? Probably. I don't know if it looks better on the wall or the floor, but... Oh, I didn't glue it. Also, my axe is so close to breaking, and it doesn't have mending. Maybe we should craft a new one. I need the glue. Wait, why didn't this part get glued? Wait, what? Oh, I need... Okay, I need to glue like this. Let's see if that works. Oh wait, it works! Wait, now I can use the wrench to pick this up and then move it back. Okay, so now my lovely idea. So we need 1, 2, 3. I think if I sink this into the ground, it'll be better though. Because it won't have to go as far. So like, actually if I sink it into the ground, let's think about this. Wait, how do I... I guess I destroyed the minecart, right? Okay, let's get rid of all these. So... We could actually put the saw directly on top of the minecart, maybe? Let's try that. So what if... I mean, I guess technically we only have to use this thing once and then we can just place it back down on the rail anywhere, right? I think. Okay, so what if we just put the saw here? Wouldn't that attach it to the minecart? God damn it, I forgot to power the thing. So we gotta power this. Oh yeah, look at this. I think it lost momentum. But now I should just be able to take this and then deploy it wherever I want, right? And then it's like attached from now on. I think. I just have this contraption now. Right? Or no? Wait, it's not spinning anymore. Like, they're attached to each other, but the saw blade isn't spinning anymore. Also, I can't push the top. Ow. Oh wait, it's working. I don't like... Maybe I'll just leave this setup here in case it breaks so I can put it back together easily. Also, I don't really need to waste a rail here. Always face toward motion. Pause actors while rotating. Lock rotation. Why is it always face toward motion? We could try lock rotation. I don't know if that's what I want or not. So if I put this here, and then I push it back. Why is this thing so hard to push? And it's impossible to push on this side. It's because it has a collider now, so I can't like stand inside of the minecart properly like you would want to. I mean, ideally, what I would actually have is like powered rails, which I'm not sure. I think if I get sticks, oh, I don't have any iron, do I? I don't want this vine here, because then the people can climb out, right? Iron. Where's my sticks? Sticks. Wait, what is that arrow rail that I just unlocked? Okay, I have to be at the crafting table. Go away! Stupid vines. Rail. What is this? What is a controller rail? Variable speed controlled by the signal strength applied to it. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So really, we could have this as long as we want. Maybe we should just start with a few trees, since we don't have that many rails. Let's put a powered rail here. Powered rail here. And we just hope that turns left, I guess. Is there any way to test that? Where's our contraption? If we push a minecart here, what happens? Okay, it does turn left for whatever reason. I don't know if that's based on... It might be based on the world direction you build the thing in. But it seems to work. I need more power. I think that was a few too many, but it's okay. Oh, it's a path block. Like, why can't I place the torch? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we do every 8 blocks? Okay, maybe we don't need... Maybe we don't put the torches like that. Maybe we just do it like this. I am out of rails. One, two, three, 4, 5. It's 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a few more of these. probably want to put it right after the corner. I'm not sure. I'll just put it like here and here. Alright, so I have one here. We want one here. 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 Here and there. And then freaking right click. I hate right click with axe and right click with shovel. It's just so bad. It's designed so bad because it intercepts things you're normally trying to do. Like you want to use the thing in your offhand, but it doesn't work while you're holding tools anymore because all the tools have some stupid right click action. Like, it made the game worse. Poor design decision. Not really sure what would have been better, but that ain't it. Wait, I think I do need more torches, maybe? Or no, do I have enough torches? Oh yeah, I already did most of these ones. That ain't it. Alright, all this is powered. I think all the rails are placed on that side. We're definitely gonna run out of rails again. We need like 16 more rails, maybe? We got one leftover rail. That's kind of troll. Okay, so now if we put the cart in here and we put a saw like this, maybe this will work. Oh, it passes the saplings. That's actually really nice. I don't know which way the trees are going to fall. I guess they're going to fall toward the village, right? Which is not really what I want. Oh no, the saw is facing the wrong way. Also, it's never going to stop. Okay, I need a lever. So that we can catch the minecart. I think I have to destroy this. And rebuild it. But this time I want to change this to... I don't know what pause actors while rotating means. Always face toward motion. Maybe this will work. Oh, I forgot to power this. Okay. Wait, why did it skip? Why did it skip this log? Does it just... Oh wait. It's falling that way for some reason. Is it random? It's falling the way that I want it to fall, but I don't really know why. I don't know why it skipped over that log the first time. But I mean, it works, and it doesn't require any power. Oh, this one just spawned in. Ow. I guess maybe I should attach a chest to the contraption. We could try that. Not sure if that'll work, but I think it will, right? I need a crafting table. Also, I keep making this mistake of putting things right next to the wall, but the wall is only 2 blocks high. So that's super dangerous. because mobs can go in there. Okay, let's put this away, put this away, this away, this away. I think that's everything. Okay, let's break this, turn this back on. Do this. Do this. And then glue. Perhaps. Did it catch stuff? We probably want to put like a double chest on there, but so let's pick up all this wood. Okay, it is catching stuff, so that's nice. Instead of throwing it all over the ground. You do have to be very careful you don't walk near this thing, because it'll stab you in the face and drag you with it. It's very dangerous. It's kind of like a real life saw on a minecart. It also is moving quite fast with all the powered rails. Okay, so we should never have to manually pick up all the things anymore. We do still have to manually plant the trees, but I'm fine with that. And I like how when it breaks some of the trees, like the other trees start growing. Ow! It keeps chopping my legs off. That definitely is way faster than me using the crank by hand, for sure. Big improvement. Okay, I kind of want to stop this and see how much stuff it picked up from mining all those trees. It's plus whatever this stuff is, right? Yeah, I think I want to do a double chest here. Alright, now my inventory's full. Which is kind of an issue. Also, for some reason I keep breaking the rail when I break the minecart. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, we got a rail or a minecart. We got a saw and we got a I think this will work. I'm not entirely sure. And I'm gonna do this so I don't accidentally glue something else to it. I don't know why there's glue here. It's kind of weird. Okay, now we gotta turn this on. Maybe we start planting some saplings. I don't actually remember where the saplings were. I think we looped around the tree tightly on this side, right? Maybe we can plant them closer together. I don't know if that's gonna work, but I guess we'll find out. Now we just send this thing in a loop forever, right? And we pick up all of our wood. Now probably we should make some bulk storage. let's deposit some sticks for a moment so that we have room. Okay. We're gonna put the bulk wood in these chests whenever this cart fills up. Also, I think I want to add a block back out here somewhere so I can jump back over the wall. Apple, random sapling, jungle sapling, emerald, dirt. This. Jungle wood. Actually, turn that into sticks. Dirt. Okay, I want to repair my gear. So to do that, I guess we first need to get it out of the box. And then we need a bunch of wood. And we gotta talk to these guys. Wait, how come they're... Is this workstation gone? I think that guy needs a workstation. Probably I should take my gear off while I do this. I'm out of sticks already. Okay, these are repaired. Let's put those away. Let's put all of our stuff in here momentarily. We need a thing that crafts sticks from wood. Because this is really annoying to do manually. Okay, the axe can't be repaired this way, so... Oh, that guy is done trading for the day. Yeah, I think there's one more Fletcher, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 3 fletching stations. I don't really know how that happens. But we should be able to fix that. By doing this. So that guy should refresh his trades now, hopefully. Is the minecart still going around circles? It is. Nice. Wait, we have to select the right tool. Okay, I think that's everything that can be repaired. So now we should just be getting raw experience. I just saw a tree break over there, and another one. Wait, do we have 5 Fletchers now? Maybe not. Brilliant. Okay, we repaired most of our stuff and got a few more emeralds back. We cannot repair the axe at the moment, but I should probably add... I could just grindstone it actually. Efficiency 4 is not very good. Although if I grindstone it, I'm not going to have enough to re-enchant it right now, so maybe that's not a good idea. Okay, we put these away. Yeah, we want to repair the axe somehow. Maybe I do just make a janky axe that doesn't have sharpness or anything. Do we have an efficiency 4 book? We actually might. Yeah, we do. I could put Silk Touch on the axe. I don't know if that's a good idea. Would you want Silk Touch on an axe? I guess for bookshelves? I don't know when you wouldn't want Silk Touch on an axe. There's probably a time. We could make a silk axe, why not? I can't think of what the downsides are at the moment, so let's do it. 5. 4. 2. 10. Seems good enough to me. That used up all my levels, but it's fine. At least now our axe isn't going to break and disappear forever. Actually, I should grab the saplings. Did this kill a spider? Why is there string? That's kind of silly. We need like a sapling deployer hand on a gantry or something to place all the saplings back down. And then we would really have like an infinite wood farm. I'm not quite sure how to do that, but I think it's possible. Ready? Watch this. Oh, it's gonna be... has to go around the other side first. Here we go. Hooray! That's so fun and cool. Also, because there's a limited number of saplings, the chest isn't ever really going to overflow and leave wood on the ground because I have to replant the saplings, you know? I could put like a timer on this thing to make the cart stop and then go again. Although, I guess it won't go again. It would have to be like a downslope or something. I'll be the deployer. I don't know why it sometimes skips one though. If it has to do with the corner, like maybe it's right after the powered rail, it's moving too fast or something. Like sometimes it skips this log. I guess it is kind of turning still. Like maybe I should extend the rail out a little bit further. But I mean, it gets it the second time around, so I don't think it matters that much. It is a bit weird though. Bit weird, if I do say so myself. Okay, now I have stupid string in my inventory that I picked up from there. I should probably eat some food. Because I got sawed in the face. Why does spacebar not work in the crafting table? Can anyone explain why I can't press spacebar here and reset? Like, craft the same stack again? I don't get it. Why'd that not be feature? Also, I need to hold my axe while I trade with this guy. Anyone else want sticks right now? Seems like they're all on cooldown. Is it stuck at noon currently? It might be stuck at noon, which means they're probably never gonna reset their trades, right? How do we do the thing? Open to LAN, on, start. Okay, now the sun should be moving again, which maybe will help them get their trades back. Because I don't know if they ever restock their trades if there's no day-night cycle. Not sure. I'm not really sure. Owie. Saw hurdy. It's a bit of a death device for players. What am I looking for? Food. Anyone want some sticks? Sticks for sale. Alrighty, well, we made a half of a lumber mill thing. I guess we made a sawmill, sort of. It's a sawmill, but not a tree planter. But I think we could like run a... Actually, if we put a gantry above this to place these things, then the trees can't grow. I'm not actually sure how you would place the saplings. Maybe I could place them from the side. Also, I just killed a pig. Like maybe I could put the poker like on the ledge right here and then poke this way. I think that would work, maybe. I'm not sure if the hand would get in the way of the cart. Actually, the cart passes through things, right? Like if I go, or I guess it doesn't pass through me, but I'm pretty sure if there's a box here, it won't stop the cart, right? Yeah. So I could put the deployer thing right here and deploy from the side, possibly. I assume that would work. I would just need a lot of deployers. So I guess I could put a rail around here and then have like a sensor or a timer or something that makes it go like here, deploy, 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 deploy. Maybe I could put something on the backside that acts as like a sequencer strip, like a sensor thing here and here, and then it's like whenever it detects a sensor, it deploys. Or even just power, maybe? Like a redstone block? Something to make it deploy when it's here and here, but not when it's here and here. Or I could loop the rail. It costs a lot of rails, but I can make the rail loop in like this, and then loop back out 2 blocks, and then loop in. I'd have to move these to be underneath the rails, but that's fine. Like I could just have a zigzag path, so it goes like deploy, deploy, and then deploy, deploy. Although maybe it would deploy saplings over here then. I'm not really sure. We'll have to investigate that. I think it's funny that it killed a pig. That's kind of hilarious. I don't really want to eat the pork chops though. I thought I had saplings, but I don't know where they went. So as long as I stay on the outside of the track, not in the middle where the trees are, then this thing won't damage me. But if I go inside, it will eat my face. What time is it? Almost time for bed. Do you want sticks yet? No, it doesn't seem like they want sticks. Alright, well, anyways, yep, there we go. That's our lumber mill, sawmill, I don't know what you call it, minecart, saw, McDougal dingle dongle. So what I originally was thinking is I'm going to put 4 saws on the side of each of these sapling things. Like I'm going to put 2 saws here and 2 saws on the other side and connect them all with a giant shaft and then like hook up a water wheel and that will spin the shaft. So basically there's like 32 saws and all the saws are constantly running. And when the tree grows, it just immediately cuts it down. But that's really inefficient because you have to craft 32 saws and run a bunch of shafts everywhere and generate power. Whereas this machine doesn't need any power at all. This machine, well, I mean, it has powered rails, right? But it doesn't need kinetic power or whatever. It just goes around in a circle and it can just use a single saw and a single chest. And as long as I empty out the chest every once in a while, and I could make a station where it can just drop items off, like old school, you know, a normal minecart depot thing. Then it's all great and cool and wonderful, you know? And you can grab stuff out of it as it drives by. Maybe I should put the wood in here instead of in with my gear. Maybe I can have like a sapling chest. I could also just manually make a stick chest for now, so that I just always have sticks ready to go, you know? You know what I mean, man? I kind of want to do the autocraft thing though, which I deleted the hotkey for. Masscraft, Control-Alt-C. But I turned off the recipe thing, right? Villager trade favorites. Masscraft toggle. Recipe view? I think it was this, right? Let's turn that back on. So if actually I need a crafting table over here closer to this. Just make a crafting table and put it in the ground. Also, we could sleep to make the villagers refresh their trades more quickly. Okay, so if I go over here and I do I need logs. And then I wanted this one here. So Control Alt C. Or Control Shift C. Alt Shift C. What the fuck was the button? Craft everything. Left Control C. Right. And then if I do this, then I get 1,000,000 sticks. And then it drops some wood on the ground. Yeah. So it's kind of a cheaty way, but basically the item scroller mod has a thing that lets you just craft really quickly by pressing a key. I think there's even like a mass craft and throw on ground. Mass craft is left control, left alt C. Just kind of a dumb hotkey that's kind of impossible to press. I feel like this should be Control Shift C. Right. We have one piece of dirt. We want to hold our axe while we do this so that it can repair. Our axe is still not repaired. I'm going to throw this dirt block somewhere out of the way. Alright, actually we can just do this in our inventory, right? We can just do A. We can do this, and then it's going to craft a bazillion sticks. Look at all those sticks. So we gotta do this, then we need an empty slot to hold the emeralds. Otherwise they're gonna fly on the ground. Has anyone restocked yet? Not yet. Anyways, great success. Where's our minecart? It's over there. It's probably... oh, my inventory's full. I guess I have to put the sticks away if I want to pick up the wood. I kind of want to move this one block closer. I think I didn't do that because I didn't want the iron golems to escape. I don't actually care if the iron golems escape, let's be honest. Doesn't make any difference. I kind of got most of the stuff. Alright, wow, that's pretty successful, I would say. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this for a while, probably. I'll fill up the chest, get more wood, get more sticks, get more emeralds, repair all my stuff. But I will end the episode for reals now. Thanks everybody for watching. It is the 3-hour mark, perfect timing. And I will see you all in the next episode. And I should probably put my gear back on at some point. But bye-bye.